going to be taking a look at the ranking system in UFC 4 because the ranking system in UFC 4 is so outdated. It is so bad, and this is what I'm going to be doing in today's video. I'll do this as a series if y'all want, but right now I'm going to be starting off at heavyweight. So I'm going to be looking at the UFC 4 fighters. This is the current ranking. These are all the top fighters. There are 15 of them. Now what I'm going to do is, in real life on my phone, I have the actual ranking system. So I am going to be listing the actual ranks that I have right here. Because this needs to be updated, because the UFC 4 ranking system is so outdated. There are fighters that do not belong here, and there are fighters that deserve to be in the top fighters. Okay, so here we go. First one, Francis Ngannou. He's in his number 1 spot. The number 2 spot should be Cyril Gane, but instead we have DC. I have no idea why. The number 3rd current heavyweight is Tai Tuivasa, and for some reason John Jones is in that spot. For number 4, that will be Derek Lewis. Steve Hayes in this spot still for some reason. Number 5, we have Curtis Blades, but instead we have Alistair Overeem. And then for the 6th spot, we have Tom Aspinall. This one's actually correct. Tom Aspinall is in real life is currently ranked number 6, and in the game they have him correct. He is number 6. Number 7, Alexander Volkov, and for some reason we have Curtis Blades here. Volkov should be the number 7 spot, and Curtis Blades should be the number 5 spot. So that's another wrong one. For the number 8 spot, we have Jairzinho Rozenstruik, and for some reason we have Cyril Gane in the number 8 spot. For the number 9 spot, we have Augusto Sakaya, and in the number 9 spot currently we have Alistair Overeem. For the number 10 spot, we have, how the fuck do Blagoy or Blago, my bad if I mispronounced that. Ivanov. He's number 10, and we have Cain Velasquez here for some reason. For the number 11 spot, we have Sergey Spivak, and we have Isaac Frost here for some reason. For the number 12 spot, we have, oh wait, okay, my bad. For the 11th spot, it is Marcin Tybura, and then for the 12th spot, that is Sergey. And they're both wrong, because currently in the game we have Isaac and Alexander, which actually should be Marcin and Sergey. Alright, and for the number 13 spot, I believe it is, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yes, 13th spot. Ooh, the number 13, loading up right now. Hang on. I'm looking into the ranking thingy on Google right now. Still loading. What the fuck? Still loading the ranking. Hang on. Still trying to pull up the ranking sheet. Alright, here we go. Okay, we're on 13. Number 13 should be Chris Daukaus, and for some reason we have Anthony Johnson. Number 14 we have Brock Lesnar. but and the actual who's actually supposed to be there is Alexei Olinik or some shit. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but Brock Lesnar should not be in the 14th spot. It should be this dude named Alexei. And for the final spot, we have Minotaur Nogueira, and that spot should be going to Alexander Romanov. So yeah, this is what I mean by the ranking system. The ranking system needs to be updated so bad because again, this is not just for heavyweight. There are other weights that have really horrible ranking systems, and that there are fighters that don't belong in the top ranked. Like UFC, whoever's in charge, which is EA Sports, they really need to update the ranking system because the ranking system is so bad right now. Like, for an example, fucking Volkov. He's supposed to be ranked 7, and for some reason he's all the way down. Where the right here. He's all the way down here, even though he should be in fucking the number 7 spot. Or fucking. There's just the fighting that it's just so bad. The ranking system is so bad, and that is an update they need to be doing right now. Is they need to be working on the ranking system. Because I do give them props. They did come out with some new fighters. I'll give them props for that. Because I remember in my last video that was one of my main complaints. But we do have. Oh shit. Yeah, in my last video. Yeah, my last video. That's one of the things I was complaining about. Is that there are fighters that should be added, and one of my complaints is that Tom Aspinall, who was a huge star at heavyweight, was not added. They finally added him, but now the update they really need to do is the ranking system, because the ranking system is so outdated and so whacked. And again, if you guys like this and you want a series, I will do a series on the light heavyweight next video, maybe middleweight. I'll just work my way down, so I'll go from heavyweight, which we just did. So next video will be the light heavyweight, and then middleweight, then welterweight, then lightweight, then featherweight, and then bantamweight. And I'm not gonna be doing flyweight. I might do flyweight. I might. And the reason why I'm not doing flyweight is because the flyweight division is really not that big. It's literally one of the smallest divisions. I don't know about the women's division. I might do the women's division. As of right now, I have my eyes on doing the rest of the division because this is something that needs to be talked about. You know what? I see a lot of these UFC players that play, and the ranking system is really brought up, and it is something that needs to be fixed because there are fighters again, there are fighters that are in like the top fighters that don't belong here no more. Like last year, because DC has not wrestled in over a fucking year. If DC was still a wrestler and was still going, yes, he would be number 2 because he is pretty good. Well, I'm not saying that now, but back then, yeah. But that's the thing, he's not fighting, and there are fighters that belong number 2. Or like Alistair Overeem, he's like, there's just spots that are being taken up by fighters that don't need these spots. DC does not need these spots. Okay, he does not need the spot in top fighters. He's a Hall of Famer. We already know how good he is. Just put him in A to Z, okay, with his stats that high. But when it comes to the ranking system, he's not ranked high enough. He's not even in the top. He's not a top fighter no more in 2022. In 2022, DC is not ranked number 2. That's the problem I'm having right now. Is that these fighters do not match their ranks. There are fighters that belong to the number 2 spot. Like Stipe, that's another good example. If this was last year, yes, he would be up here, but he has not fought in a while. The last time he has fought, I believe, was when he got folded against Francis Ngannou, which was a while ago. Okay, there are new, fresher blood that have came and taken his spot, and for some reason, it's not updating the way it should be. So hopefully someone sees this at work at EA and fix this, because this is an update that needs to be fixed. The ringing system is so outdated. But if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, and I will do another video on the other divisions and how bad the other ringing division is. Because so far, on a heavyweight has only got one fighter that matches the division, which is Tom Aspinall. Tom Aspinall is the only fighter, and Francis Ngannou. Francis Ngannou and Tom Aspinall are the only fighters that got their ranks right. The other fighters are mismatched. So, yeah, I will see you in the next video.